Hey, how you doing, everyone? Want to welcome everyone back, and this is Styrene Relics. And if this is your first time here, a special thank you for showing up and checking out my channel. Uh, Give me a like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, all that kind of cool stuff. I do have plenty of shop cards left. If anyone needs one, I'll leave a link in my description. You guys can check it out. It's right here, but I'll put it in the description anyway. So yeah, plenty of them out there. So let's do that. While I'm right here, here the other day, and it was a good while ago. Chris over at House of Plastics sent me his, and I want to say thank you, Chris, and really appreciate the card. And I like your channel as well, and I do appreciate your support coming over this way, checking me out every now and then. So, with all that said, I really do want to tell you guys that I have a final that I want to show you, and it's my group build or my buddy build with Phil over at Horton's Hot Rod Shop. He and I were doing the Mach One and the just had a brain fart. The ramp truck, the Ford ramp truck for that. It came with Mach One decals as well, but I went with the Siemens Ford dealership, and I just liked it better. This was a fun build and a testy build all at the same time. I tell you, it's an older kit, and you can tell. It's the front end axle. You've probably heard many times over. You need to move it in more so than what it is. Where they show it in the instructions is right on the very end. You may want to move that closer to where those fuel tanks are, because it just doesn't give you a whole lot of room up front up here. The wheelbase is just a little bit off. The blower hat doesn't work well. I didn't even try it. I'm just going by other folks that's tried to build this, and they say that the blower hat is a problem. I just remedied that, and I just went with injection stacks. I had them kicking around in my stash. I'll show you those in a second. And then the other thing is the roll cage hits the back glass support. You know how they have the one piece from the windshield to the back glass, they have those two bars. Well, the roll cage wants to hit that, and it won't let the front end set down far enough. Because I had it set in perfect until I had my glass put in, and then it won't set right. So anyway, that's my problems with the body from the factory. My problem with it was I intended to paint it white top with blue sides, kind of the way the autistic modeler did his. I really like that paint scheme. My problem was I laid down the white, and it was just flawless, really smooth. Once it dried a couple days, I'm using enamel. Once it dried a couple of days, I wanted to shoot it with some lacquer, so I can go ahead and put the blue down. Once I did that, it curdled up like cottage cheese. I'm telling you, it was just terrible. And I don't mean by a little bit. So I had just a little bit of, I stripped all my paint or with the Awesome, and I didn't have very much Awesome left over. So I went out in the garage to find my paint thinner, and years ago I went to Home Depot to buy paint thinner and accidentally picked up a can of acetone. Yeah, you know where this is going already. Well, they look the same in the can, and somebody put it in the wrong space on the shelf. I didn't look at it till I got home, and why I haven't thrown that can away, because I will never use acetone for anything. So I put that body in that acetone, and the next thing I know, the body got super soft, and it was just eating away the plastic. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. So I ran in and got some water, washed it off the best I could, let it set the rest of the night to try to harden up a little bit. And then I just got the sandpaper back out and started sanding it. So this body is probably the worst body that I have ever done in my life, because it's just, I don't even want to show it to you, but it looks great from afar. When you get up on it, it's just, there's just everything got trashed. Why I say that is I molded in all the door panels, the hood, the trunk lid. I removed all the chrome that was down here, the door handles, all the emblems, the side markers. I took everything off it, and it was looking really good. When I dunked it in that acetone, everything just started coming apart. My fillers started coming out with it, and so anyway, the only thing that I can figure, I did use primer, and then I shot it with that 2X Rust-Oleum, and that has primer in it. So I don't know if the two primers reacted against each other or what. I have not had any luck with that 2X. I know a lot of guys do. They swear by it. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. It's got to be me. So anyway, I got it cleaned up, and I had this can of Rust-Oleum Burgundy, just plain old Rust-Oleum, and I shot it with that. So it's got a burgundy color to it now. The frame is red, and I wasn't going to change the frame out because it just didn't make sense to me to tear it all apart. So as you can see, I lost my pointer, so I'll use this. I had this 4 throttle bodies, or whatever you want to call them. I had them kicking around, and so I just went ahead and used those. They were too tall, so I had to cut them down because they were hitting the windshield, and so that worked out pretty good there for me. Everything else worked out real nice. Let's see what I can tell you. I've got some more troubles with this, and the tins, I did not glue the tins in because I want to, if I leave them loose, then it sets right. See what I mean? As good as it's gonna. But it could go down farther in the front, but right now it will set like that pretty good. My problem with the kit, one other problem I have with the kit is the hole cut here for the hat, or the way I've done it, is now it's too low. I thought about cutting the windshield taller, but at that point I had already glued the windshield in, and I didn't know that it was too short at the time. So That's the problem that I've got. Let's see. I don't want to do that either. But let me see if I can do this. There. Yeah, it's a nice build. I mean, but it's got a lot of things that you gotta mess with to make it right. Um, you know, but once you get it figured out, it works out real good. I mean, I kind of I kind of have my problems with this kit, um, but I don't know. It did all right. I'm happy with it. The back, I just went ahead and painted it black. Put the chute up on top. I made my own spoiler for the back. I did not like the stock spoiler that comes with it. You just don't see that on funny cars. So I went ahead and made that, and then I painted on the inside of the rear glass silver, because most of your funnies, they didn't have a back glass; they were just painted on. So it's a decent build. I like it. If you were to take the body off the hinges, okay, and then just set it down, it sets perfect. you know so when I have it on the shelf, that's probably the way it's going to set. It'll probably set just like that, because it's got a nice stance to it. Of course, I'm doing it quick and dirty, but yeah, it turns out pretty good. I yeah, there, front shot. Well, guys, I hope you like it. It's not a good body job this time around. It's probably the worst one I've ever done, but that was my mistake. I really need to throw that acetone bottle away, because that will rear its ugly head and bite me again before you know it. Um. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you swinging by. I'll have the ramp truck done here probably tomorrow. I just wanted to get this one out today. The ramp truck's coming along real good. Really, all I've got are two things. I got all the chrome to put on it, and I cannot make up my mind what I want to do with the fuel tanks. I have sprayed them with a dull coat, and I don't like the look. Um, it's just me, I guess. So I'm thinking about sanding those down and painting them black. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for swinging by. Thanks for taking a look, and we will talk at you later. Bye.